Only 7,130 pounds despite having 3 slides. That is incredibly lightweight. A big dual opposing slide and bedroom slide Rockwood Windjammer just coming in here at Haylett RV Brokers of Coldwater, Michigan. One owner. We originally sold it to the folks primarily park use, but that's what's kind of cool about these Windjammers. They're very park friendly, but they're very portable between that wind cutting V-nose and the lightweight, which is why I've always kind of called them a portable park model. And overall, the RV appears to be just extremely nicely kept. There's only 2 little kind of glitches I've noticed, and I think they're exceptionally minor. The first is the little clasp right here for the screen door handle that hooks the screen door to the main door. Looks like it kind of broke. We popped it off, and no one seems to know how that happened, because the previous owners, last time they used the RV, that wasn't the case. So evidently something might have jiggled just right in transit and jarred it loose. And the other thing here is, like if you glance, and this is the kind of reason you should consider buying from our team at Haylett's, is we will always shoot you straight. If you look here, the Formica top on that table, the little piece of trim on the end, got, unfortunately, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it got sat on, laid on wrong, if something hit it incorrectly. So that is a little disturbed, obviously. But the piece of trim that you saw missing, the piece that matches this, that we still are in possession of that. We're going to see if we can get that put back on for you. So it won't be flawless factory condition, but it'll be perfectly fine functional condition. But that's it. That's the, I guess you could say the worst. I could say it's the pickiest I can get about this thing. It's sharp, ladies and gentlemen. I've stomped all over this floor. I can't find any soft spots anywhere, not next to the vents, not anywhere, not in high traffic areas. Overall, the RV really appears to have held up well over time and over use. Of course, proper care, maintenance, upkeep, and ownership is always the biggest factor into that. Double ducted AC. What I mean by that is there's 2 AC runs. It's a single air unit. We have a great lighting package through this. All LED lighting that are all individually controlled, and that is a vaulted roof. I don't use goofy fisheye camera lenses. All the windows open for ventilation, including those dual slide side windows over here. Table is free floating, so you could use it as a coffee table, picnic table. You could use it as sort of a makeshift island. You see there's doors to get to the dinette storage below. And one of the cool things about rear entertainment models, it allows the RV to be shorter and lighter weight versus a rear sofa, but it also adds a big old chunk of storage all around that up-down TV right there. That's on a little gas strut. You just push the button and lifts itself right up. Electric space heating fireplace below, and Bluetooth DVD player above. And what's interesting, that old Genesis system was actually one of the first ones. It actually does have a microphone on it. If you have your phone in Bluetooth to the stereo and you receive a call, you can actually talk through your stereo to the person who's calling you. It's something not a lot of people do, but it is kind of neat. Also, if you want to upgrade your entertainment to something like Blu-ray or high defish or something like that, there's outlets on either side of this TV stand right here. And if you want something kind of hidden down out of the way, notice how they also left you that little spot right there where you could run some wiring. And that is kind of the thing with Rockwood. They've always been kind of ahead of the curve on stuff like that. This is the classic airbed style hide-to-bed, and the bladder, the mattress for this, is in the original little tote bag up in the front closet, so it appears that everything there is also in good working order. This floor plan went through a couple revisions. This is the later version of this floor plan where the pantry and the refrigerator were built into the slide instead of not in the slide. Originally it was just a sofa slide here. So by going to more of like a 2/3-ish super slide, it really opens up the living space here, and it makes the pantry deeper, because the pantry is as deep as that refrigerator. As we flip our way over onto the kitchen, I want to mention these are solid surface counters. And this is the cherry wood tone that was available at the time these Rockwoods were made. And you see that countertop extension leaf right there. That's something the previous owners actually built themselves. Frankly, did a good job of it. That is heavy duty. You could put a serious heavy bag of groceries on that thing and it's going to hold up just fine. Larger 22-inch oven for the campsite cook in your family. And I'm seeing these little packets, like in the spice rack up there. You see that little packet. These are kind of like little air fresheners, basically, which is probably one of the reasons it doesn't smell musty in here. They always really kind of, even when they were away from the RV, they left little things behind to keep it in nice shape. I like the little 2 mini overhead cabinets within the slide here as well. Just a A neat little touch, just something different, and I also just keyed into the fact that they had swapped out and upgraded the faucet at some point. Here in the bathroom, as we get above that foot flush stool, you'll see a couple things. This is technically a 2-entry bed-bath combo, but the previous owners actually, up here in the track of this, I don't even know if we're going to be able to see this on camera a little bit. You can see they actually kind of blocked it off and screwed that in place. It could be removed, but they made the door a fixed door so that they had a private bedroom. They didn't want the door to slide at all. Again, it could be flipped back the other way, or it could be left as it is. That's a stone cast sink, by the way. It's not a plastic sink, which means it's rated for up to 500 degrees of exposure. And you might have noticed when we looked up here, this does have that larger max air fan to get you some really, really good airflow. I don't even have all the lights on here in the bathroom, and it's still nice because we've got that skylight right above that nice standing shower, not a travel trailer tub. If I sneak around the corner here, this is the good little detail of Rockwood stuff. And this isn't previous owners, this is just Rockwood. They still do this kind of stuff today. They'll put the little bumpers where door handles would smack into a wall so that you're not going to gouge up and bash everything up. And I swear, Rockwood has always been awesome about giving you dedicated storage within the bathroom so you don't have to do the nudist camp streak if you forget a towel when you get out of the shower. Up in the bedroom, there's dual drawers below the bed. And now, you can lift that bed, but you just don't have to because the inside storage comes to you. You can lift it if you want to get into the pass-through, or pardon me, the under the headboard storage area, which is accessible from outside. You'll see an extra baggage door on the outside of the slide. The other thing there is, have you guys ever had something in a drawer that prevented you from opening a drawer? If you had to, you could lift the bed to kind of rearrange things or to get something out of the way so you could pull that drawer open. Now you might notice there's a ton of floor space here in front of the bed. That is because Rockwood uses not a short bed, but an extra deep slide out to get it out of the way. That's a 60 by 80 queen. If you wanted to put a king in here, you could. But you would need to sacrifice those little side stands within the slide box itself to make room for it. Dual breeze windows there, always a nice touch. And this is a neat thing that they did on this one, is that the front closet here, it's actually symmetrical, contained up within the V-nose. You've got dual hanging space, kind of like little dresser pocket shelves and everything. Sliding door here for the front closet as well to kind of keep that closed off so that people aren't like peeking up at your unmentionables or however you have things arranged. But directly across from the bed, we have more storage space. This is all pocket screwed cabinetry, by the way, and this is a 6-sided aluminum skeleton product, so it's an all aluminum skeleton. Actually, if I'd open it up, even the dinette and under the bed, those are also an all aluminum skeleton, and good gravy, that is a serious dresser. And the skin of this beauty is gleaming. No signs of decal peeling, flaking, fading, oxidation. This is exactly how a used RV looks like when it's been kept and cared for properly with routine care, maintenance, upkeep, cleaning, and conditioning. Neat little thing on that V-nose. You can see how the propane bottles are actually enclosed and protected within that V structure. It's under the closet, actually, but it works. Power awning, power tongue jack, 4-corner power stabilizer jacks, enclosed underbelly, and 12-volt tank heaters. So you have heating blankets basically attached directly to the holding tanks that can be used in transit if you're going through cold weather. And if you are traveling, again, this is a great layout for destination use, but if you are going to travel to get there, the 4-wheel independent suspension, the wind-cutting V-nose, and the lightweight nature of this all-aluminum skeleton beauty right here are going to be excellent things that all kind of work together to make it a smooth towing experience and something where you don't necessarily need a 1-ton truck to get a good big RV to a destination for use. We'll climb up on that roof in just a second, but real quick, I want to point out how we have the laminated slide end walls, frameless sidewall windows with sliding slide side windows for excellent airflow, but they're all tinted to give you plenty of privacy. There's one other little hiccup, I guess you could say, I noticed as I was stepping out. I think at some point that handle got behind that slide flange when the slide was coming in. The handle still works, but obviously it's got a little hitch in its giddy up. It could very easily be replaced, but again, there's nothing stopping it from working as it is. Maybe a little unsightly, but it's still perfectly functional. I can tell from the condition of the roof membrane it has been cleaned and conditioned regularly. The seals look fantastic. The RV has been used outside, obviously, as most RVs have, and it had been used up until very recently. What that means is that it's collected a little bit of summertime dust. So the membrane's in good condition. It just needs a quick little scrubbing. That's it. I mean, you can see how the bathroom vent cover here is in good shape. Like the roof fixtures, the seals and everything. Nothing is all wore out and chewed up or anything like that. Overall, I'd say she looks pretty good. Even this little front termination strip above that V area right there. And getting on top of RVs and showing you the ins and outs and upside downs and everything in between is what we do here at Haylet RV Brokers and our sister store, Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan, just down the street. We do pretty much everything: hitching pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything in between. So give us a call. We do it all. Take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.